for the love of everything good, I need you to stop overplaying your role in people's lives. Like, I don't mean don't love people, don't care for people, don't show up for people who deserve it, who deserve you. But I mean, stop overplaying your role in people's lives that have shown you that you don't matter, that your role isn't important, that you are indispensable, that you're not needed in their life, or dispensable rather. You have to stop letting people make you into a commodity of convenience, not a person of importance. I think sometimes we get so wrapped up in wanting people to be who we can imagine them that we ignore who they are. The reason people overplay the role, the reason you keep doing the most, the reason that a lot of us are sitting here just losing out on life trying to get the wrong people to act right is because we've convinced ourselves that if we do more that they'll eventually see more. We convinced ourselves that if they are just a little bit open to the idea that we can change their mind or create them to be something that they're clearly not desiring to be. Unfortunately, it's impossible to change someone else's mind. Only they can do that. And you can't even change your own mind, right? There's a lot of things that we want to change in us that we can't do it, that we need help to do it, that we need guidance, that sometimes it's a constant decision and it takes days, months, even years to finally make that choice. So what makes you think that you're going to convince somebody else to change their mind? We overplay our role because we are afraid of what's next. We're afraid of not having them. We think that we've made all this effort, again, the sunken cost fallacy, that we made all this effort into this thing working, that it has to work one day, that I've tried so hard that I have to stay here. You do not have to remain. You can't keep playing a role in someone's life that is not their desire for you to play. You can't keep trying to force yourself into a place that you're clearly not desired or welcome. You can't keep telling somebody the same thing over and over and over again and them showing you what they really think and you saying to yourself, it's okay, I'll keep trying another day, another way. You need to stop playing a role that someone is not asking of you, that they're not telling you that they want you in this role. And I know this hurts to hear, and I know this is something that a lot of us have been fighting with, but this is the truth. If they wanted you there, you would be there. They're not going to string you along. They're not going to breadcrumb you. They're not going to give you half of everything. They're going to make very clear that the desire for them is you, that you belong where you want to be, where you think you're supposed to be. They are showing you where they want you to be. And if you continue to overplay your role, you'll continue to overhurt your heart. You'll continue to create heartbreak in you because you think that one day they're going to just give up. And why would you want that? Why would you want to wear someone down? Why would you want to make them give up so that they can finally pick you? You don't deserve to be just settled for or a convenience. You deserve the fullness. And if they have to leave, if they have to walk away, if you have to endure that small portion of heartbreak so that you don't have to live with a lifetime of therapy, listen to me, you're winning. Stop overplaying your role. It's okay not to get the thing that you thought you needed. It's okay to not have to beg a person. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to be lonely because the reality is that loneliness does not exist. Loneliness is just the absence of purpose. We are looking for people to fulfill something in us that they are not choosing to or not desiring to, but that we can envision them in. And their job is not to be the thing you are imagining, envisioning. The truth is that they're always going to either push you or reject you or invite you. There's no in between. There's no settlement of them just saying, okay, well, if you're around long enough, I'll finally choose you. No. You don't want that anyway. You don't want to be settled for. You need to learn that overplaying your role in people's lives is not about you not loving them or not loving people in general, but it's about you loving you enough to say, this is not serving me and not good for me, and I'm not going to remain in it. We have to learn when to let people be. Let them go. Let them do what they desire to do so that we can see where they want to be. You have to learn to stop overplaying your role in people's lives.